Boom, 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 boom. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la, sha-la-la. I crossed the gymnasium from wall to wall, past every fella standing at the side. The mirror ball was turning in the hall, and I had nowhere left for me to hide. You stood beside the punch bowl all in pink, the prettiest thing these walls had ever seen. I cleared my throat and tried to stop and think of anything to say that might convene. My hands were wet, my collar was too tight, my shoes were new and hurting something fierce. But I had walked across that floor tonight, and now the moment finally was here. May I have this dance, just this one with you? May I have this dance? Tell me what to do. I've been standing at the wall all night, working up to ask if this is right. May I have this dance with you? You looked at me and smiled before you spoke, and straightened out the flower on my coat. You said I thought you'd never ask, you dope, and laughed the laugh that's lived inside my throat. We stepped out on that shiny waxed up floor. The music was the sweetest I had known, and everything I'd ever hoped in store was in your arms, and I was finally home. My shoes stopped hurting somewhere in the dark, the collar loosened up without a thought. You rested your head soft against my heart, and gave me everything I'd always sought. May I have this dance, just this one with you? May I have this dance? Everyone will do. I've been standing at the wall all night, working up to ask if this is right. May I have this dance with you? 50 years have come and gone since then, but I remember every single thing. The color of your dress, the way the band was playing something soft and wandering, the smell of your perfume beside my cheek, the way the gymnasium disappeared, and everything I'd spent my whole life to seek was right here in that moment, crystal clear. May I have this dance? Sha-la-la-la-la-la. May I have this dance? Everyone with you. May I have this dance? Sha-la-la-la-la-la. All my whole life through, from that gymnasium pink dress and blue eyes in the gymnasium light. The white corsage against her is so small. The way she fixed her hair before the night, the way she pressed her back against the wall. I had practiced what to say for 17 days. I'd written it and crossed it out and tried. But one look at those blue eyes in that pink dress haze, and every single practiced word just died. So I just said your name, I just said your name, and somehow that was everything I meant. And somehow in the saying it became the truest word I'd ever represent. Pink dress, blue eyes, on prom night 1956. Pink dress, blue eyes, sha-la-la-la, the most beautiful fix. Every fella in that room could see that pink dress and those blue eyes were only ever meant for me. We danced 3 songs before I said a word. The music did the talking for us both. The things unspoken sweeter than what's heard. The slow song better than any oath. She had a smile that started on one side before it reached the other of her face. And every time it came, I could have cried with gratitude for occupying this place. So I just held her close, and let the music carry what I meant. Of everything I loved about her most, the pink dress and the blue eyes first, and then pink dress, blue eyes. On prom night 1956. Pink dress, blue eyes, sha-la-la-la, the most beautiful fix. Every fella in that room could see that pink dress and those blue eyes were only ever meant for me. I kept the corsage in a shoebox for a year. The ribbon's yellow now, the petals gone. But I remember how it looked on her, pinned against that pink chiffon. The blue of her eyes in the gymnasium dim, the way she smelled of something light and clean, the slow song playing on the band's last hymn, the most beautiful night I'd ever seen. Pink dress, blue eyes, sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la, on prom night 1956. Pink dress, blue eyes, 50 years still fixed. Every fella in that room could see that pink dress and those blue eyes have always only been for me. Pink dress, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. heard something I had never heard before that particular Friday night. But you knew every single note and word and pulled me to the floor and held me tight. We swayed beneath the crepe paper stars. The gymnasium became the universe, and somewhere in the distance, near and far, that melody became my only verse. I don't remember who else was there. I don't remember what the teachers said. All I remember is that song, your hair, and the slow dance living in my head. Our song was playing, ooh-ah, and nothing else was real. Our song was playing, sha-la-la-la-la, and I knew how to feel. Every time I hear it on the radio now, it takes me back, I can't explain just how. Our song was playing that night. I heard it on the radio years later, driving somewhere on a Tuesday road. The DJ played it and I hit the brakes and sat there with my hand upon the console. And there you were again beside me in the car. The gymnasium returned without a warning. The slow dance reached me from so very far. That Tuesday felt like that Friday morning. I don't remember other songs from then. I don't remember what the gym smelled like, but I remember when that song began and how you leaned your head against my life. Our song was playing, ooh-ah, and nothing else was real. Our song was playing, sha-la-la-la-la, and I knew how to feel. Every time I hear it on the radio now, I can't explain just how. Our song was playing that night. Whoever you are listening right now, you have a song like this one somewhere too. A song that plays and stops you cold somehow. A song that has a face, and that face is true. Close your eyes a moment, you can hear it. The gymnasium, the crepe paper, the light, the slow song, and the person standing near it. Close your eyes, you're back there, it's alright. Ooh-ah, our song, sha-la-la, do-ah. Our song was playing, that night. Our song, that night. Sha-la-la, you remember, you remember. Do-ah, sha-la-la, ooh-ah, getting ready, getting ready. The jacket was my brother's and to I. The pants were mine but an inch too short. The tie belonged to Daddy borrowed pride, a navy blue of some forgotten sword. Mama pinned the boutonniere on wrong. It ended up above the pocket square. But she stood back and said, "You look so strong." And for a minute I believed her there. The corsage was in the icebox, keeping cool. White carnations in a plastic box. And I had read the manual like a fool on how to pin without a paradox. Corsage and a borrowed tie, the most dressed up I'd been. Corsage and a borrowed tie, the best wreck you've ever seen. The shoes were shine, the pants were short, but baby, I was standing at your door. Corsage and a borrowed tie, and so much more. I rang the doorbell twice and then once more. Her father answered, looking me all down. He took so long examining the door, I thought I'd be going alone to town. But then she came around the corner there, in all that pink and with that smile despair. And her father coughed and sort of said a prayer and looked at me like, "Son, treat her with care." I tried to pin the corsage on her dress. I stuck myself approximately 3 times. She laughed and said, "I'll pin it, don't you stress." And she was graceful in the getting it right chimes. Corsage and a borrowed tie, the most dressed up I'd been. Corsage and a borrowed tie, the best wreck you've ever seen. The shoes were shine, the pants were short, but baby, I was standing at your door. Corsage and a borrowed tie, and so much more. By 10 o'clock the borrowed tie was loose. By 11 both my heels were blistered bad. By midnight I had drunk too much of the juice and danced the worst slow dance your father had. But you just laughed and held me up so straight and said, "You're doing perfectly, don't stop." And I have thought about that every day since late. That borrowed tie, that corsage and that shot. Sha-la-la, ooh-ah, best night ever. Corsage and a borrowed tie, sha-la-la-la, the best night of my life. Oh, corsage and a borrowed tie. Oh, and now you are my wife. The shoes are gone, the tie went back to Dad, but darling, that prom night was all I had. Corsage and a borrowed tie, and you. Sha-la-la-la, borrowed tie. Ooh-ah, corsage, the best night ever. You are, sha-la-la, you and me. The crepe paper was blue and silver hung from every rafter in the gymnasium. The punch bowl was too sweet, the band too young, but nothing in the world could ruin them. The mirror ball was turning overhead and throwing stars of light on everyone. and nobody was thinking of what lay ahead. Just the song, the dance, the night begun. I have never wanted to stop time the way I wanted it to stop that night. Every note was like a pantomime of something too important and too bright. The night that never ended, I live there still. The night that never ended, I think I always will. The gymnasium, the mirror ball, the song that one night I knew I belonged. The night that never ended lives on. The chaperones were sitting by the door, looking at their watches, waiting. But on the floor, we weren't keeping score of minutes, we were celebrating. The last slow song was called at 10:30. The drummer gave the final count of 4, and something in me wanted to say again and play this whole night once more. I have never wanted to stop time the way I wanted it to stop that night. Every note was like a pantomime of something too important and too bright. The night that never ended, I'd live there still. The night that never ended, I think I always will. The gymnasium, the mirror ball, the song that one night I knew I belonged. The night that never ended lives on. Maybe you remember a night like this, a gymnasium or a hall or a room, a slow song and a face and a first kiss, and the terrible beauty of the bloom. You were 17 and you were infinite, and the song went on and the night was yours. And somewhere in you still that kid lives in it. That slow dance still moves across those floors. The night that never ended, you live there still. The night that never ended, you always will. The gymnasium, the mirror ball, the song that one night you knew you belonged. The night that never ended lives on. Lives on. Sha-la-la. The mirror ball still turning. Do-up-up, do-up, do-up-up. The night that never ended. Do-up, 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 ba-ba-ba-doo-up, do-up. The Chevy's parked a half a block away. We walked in silence through the autumn air. The porch light was already on to say, come home, somebody's waiting there. My hands were in my pockets for the cold. I kept one for a moment that might come. She walked beside me like a story told, in all the words I'd never said to some. 10 steps up the walkway to her door, the longest and the shortest walk I know. I never in my life felt more the weight of what was yes and what was no. Walk her to the door, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Don't rush, this is the night. Walk her to the door, sha-la-la, and everything might be right. The porch lights on and something's in the air, between the car and where those stairs begin. Walk her to the door. And then she stopped before the steps and turned around, and I could see her in the porch light there, the whole night in her face without a sound, the dancing and the music in her hair. She said, I had the best time of my life. And I said, me too, which covered everything. She laughed a little soft, and it cut like a knife, of the sweetest kind that loving has to bring. 5 seconds on that step that stretched forever. The porch light warmed the autumn, cooled the air. Some moments last because of how together everything was, and you were standing there. Walk her to the door, this moment's worth the night. Walk her to the door, the porch light burning bright. Everything that happens from here on started in this 10-step walk begun. Walk her to the door. And then she said goodnight and went inside, and I stood there a minute in the glow, then walked back to the car with such great pride that a fella like me could love someone so. I sat there in the Chevy for a while before I turned the key and headed home, still wearing in my chest her parting smile, the best drive a young man's ever known. Walk her to the door, that's where love begins. Walk her to the door, that's where life begins. Everything I am today came from that 10-step walk when I was young and dumb. Walk her to the door. And then the porch light, ooh-ah, good night, sha-la-la-la, like a smile, do-ah, do-ah, do-ah. Ooh, walk her to the door, always. Put a record on the other night. The kids were gone, the house was very still. You wore the green dress and the kitchen light was warm the way it was and always will. I took your hand the way I did back then and asked you like I asked you 50 years ago. the smile that you smiled way back when, and said the same things soft and very low. Some things don't change with any season. Some things hold from that first night to this. The dance, the song, the love, the reason, the gymnasium that started all of this. 50 years and still that night, I still feel it all. 50 years and still that night, sha-la-la-la. Still hear the music call, the pink dress and the borrowed tie, and then that first slow dance when we were 17. 50 years and still that night. And still the grandkids found the photograph last spring, the one from prom, the Kodachrome square. They said, who are these people? Everything they knew about us wasn't in that pair. I said, that's us, your grandma and your guy. The night we figured out this life was ours. The youngest one looked up and asked me, why do people change? I said, they just get more of what they are. Some things don't change with any season. Some things hold from that first night to this. The dance, the song, the love, the reason, the gymnasium that started all of this. 50 years and still that night, ooh, I still feel it all. 50 years and still that night, sha-la-la-la. Still hear the music call, the pink dress and the borrowed tie, and then that first slow dance when we were 17. 50 years and still that night. And still, to everyone who ever had a prom or a gymnasium or a slow dance or a song, to everyone who wore their father's tie or pinned a corsage wrong, to everyone who walked the 10-step walk beneath the porch light in the autumn cold. The night you were 17 still talks, and that story never will grow old. 50 years, 50 years and still that night, ooh, I still feel it all. 50 years and still that night, sha-la-la-la. Still hear the music call, the pink dress and the borrowed tie, and then that first slow dance when we were 17. 50 years and still that night. And still, and still 50 years and still that night, sha-la-la-la, that night. The gymnasium, the mirror ball, ooh, still dancing, still dancing. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la. The DJ says one more and then we're done. The drummer looks at his watch and nods. The other couples walking one by one toward the exit and the parking lots. But I'm not moving yet, not from this floor, not from this song, not from your arms. rooms, the janitor has started sweeping more. But I don't want to leave these charms. They're calling last dance on the microphone. The lights are going one by one, too bright. But I'm not ready yet to take you home. Not from this song, not from tonight. They're playing our last song. Hold me one more time. They're playing our last song. Yours and yours and mine. The gymnasium is emptying out, but I know what this night was about. They're playing our last song. Hold on. The paper stars are falling from the wall. The principal is putting on his coat. The mirror ball keeps turning through it all, as if it doesn't want to lose this note. I pulled you just a little closer, then I said, I don't want this to ever stop. You said, I know, but then again, there's every night that comes after the drop. She's right, I know, but still, not yet, not while this last song still has notes to play. Not while your hair is in my neck like that. Not while the mirror ball still has its say. They're playing our last song. Hold me one more time. They're playing our last song. Yours and yours and mine. The gymnasium is emptying out, but I know what this night was about. They're playing our last song. Hold on. Every beautiful thing ends this way, with someone wanting one more note. One more dance, one more word to say, one more memory to take and code. In amber and in gold and in the mind, and keep in a shoebox somewhere true. The last song is the kindest of its kind, because it's all